And got him.
apparently. What are you going to do, Glenn?
Bats.
The bats are
Yeah.
completely immune to your feeble attacks as you continue going, yeah, and they just keep swirling around. That bird is still there. It's like swooping in again. And meanwhile, you notice that Glenn is pretty much getting plenty of help from Freddy over there, who's roaring and yelling. What are you going to do, Dana?
Obviously, I also want to try to pull bats out of Glenn's head.
Sure, go ahead and give me a. Are you using unarmed or do you want to shoot him off of him?
I will not be shooting them off of him.
I'm pretty sure you can do it.
We'll save that for later.
You
we'll,
still
we'll
got two bullets left. You could, I mean, it's bad luck to reload a revolver that you haven't used all the bullets up out of. Back in the Old West, this is actually true. All right, so you go over and are you beating them with the revolver?
I'm gonna try to, with my free hand, grab at one and then yank his hair out with it.
Give me a grapple roll at half. Lower is better as you begin grabbing bats out of the air. Oh yeah, she grabs a bat. Yeah, and the bat goes. It's either dead or pretending. I'm not sure.
That's how you do it.
And that's one bat down. It shows like a scoreboard with all these fucking bats on it. Meanwhile, Freddy, you're berserked, and you already do your berserk. Or actually, you two have already gone. So I'll go for the miscellaneous creatures of the wood.
Wait. I didn't. Did I?
Yeah. You rolled a 78. The bats are immune for your thing. Glenn, something charges out and crawls up your pant leg. You knew this day would come. It's just like the old gypsy woman said. An 11. Woo, that's a called shot at half there. All right, and next round. Glenn, you have the feeling nature and you are not going to get along. It started with the horses and it's going downhill from here. Posing dramatically is approved. Freddy continues howling like a banshee. Start with Sheila because Freddy, go ahead and do your special attack thing. He can't hit anything. You've never seen somebody so skilled with a sword able to miss literally everything. So, Dana?
Going for another bat in his head.
Yeah, by the way, snatching him, you're going to cause very little damage, although you will definitely pull his hair because when you have bats that have been messing with you for a lot of rounds, something crawling out, right, you pull out some of his hair. He goes, ah. Meanwhile, it just shows like some fucking little furry creature crawling up his leg. It just shows the promised land of the crotch coming.
I'm going to grab that fucker.
Give me a grapple roll at half as you're doing it through the pants and the bats are still on you.
And I'm playing a skill 10.
Half plus 10, okay. By the way, the creature's name is Lemmikins. Can anybody guess what will happen soon? All right, you managed to miss your, 39, 35, 45. Oh, you missed by like a point or two.
Oh.
Yeah.
39 plus 10.
Oh, yeah, I made it.
39 plus 10. Oh, how do you get 39?
Minus 30.
Ah. No, that's disappointing. Right, you managed to grab the creature. It's still in your pants. You can't tell what's going on, but you can feel it. Feels like a fucking gerbil or something. You know where it was going to also. Oh, yeah, you knew, but it's in your fucking hand now. And Freddy's still trying to, like, kill you, kill the bats, kill everybody next round. Pretty much because Freddy's here. You see a ferret coming toward you also at this point, Glenn. Heroes are first. Knocking somebody over is approved. Sheila, what are you going to do?
Yes, that was it.
Lucky you, Freddy. All right, you see Glenn's in a bad way. He's kind of bent over, holding something, and it's in his pants. And if that's the end of his cock, he's doing a lot better than he ever let on. Because it's down near his knee.
I'll attempt to pull out one of the bats out of there.
All right. And Dana, are you going to snatch another bat?
I'm gonna snatch another bat. I'll let Glenn worry about his pants.
No problem. One of the bats goes, bee! She fucking shoots.
Oh no, I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry. That was the wrong one.
I was gonna say you still had 2 bullets left.
Nope. Sorry. That was a.
Freddy mildly concusses
Scramble.
one of the
Sorry.
bats. All right, she snatches another bat out of the air. She's really good at this.
No more problems for you, Glenn.
You see the ferret, meanwhile, on its turn, rushing toward Glenn. It approaches his shoe and is like getting ready to fucking head up the other pant leg as Glenn's desperately holding onto this writhing, squirming thing that's in his other pant leg. And the bats continue to harass him. Hopefully last round soon.
My turn?
Oh, you want a turn?
Yeah.
Okay. You can feel it writhing around in your hand.
I got a hold of this thing. I just want to death grip squeeze it until it pops.
Oh.
Give me a strength roll as you make something alive dead inside of your pants, which is where men like to kill things. Now, if you fumble, you're going to let it go and maybe give it a push up toward your ass. You're doing the slow kung fu grip on it.
Yikes.
You can hear stuff starting to kind of go, and it's making a weird high-pitched screaming noise, but it's going to take another round to get this done. Meanwhile, now we go to next
And I
round.
yell, ferret!
Heroes are first. Nothing is approved. Formerly Berserker Boy.
I look. Do I see the ferret?
Oh, yeah. It's getting ready to go up his other pant leg. It just looks at you with its soulless black eyes and goes, you're at half. It's tiny. Look how small it is. Small.
Okay. I missed anyway.
He stabs the ground next to it and goes, ha. Meanwhile, Dana, what are you going to do? There's plenty of bats to continue snatching out of the air, or you go for the tiny-ass ferret that's getting ready to run up his iron thing while G.I. Joe Kung Fu grips something else to death in his hand. Nature hates Glenn.
Can I? So is the next ferret within a pistol whipping distance?
Oh, yeah. You're right. You can pistol whip the ferret if you want.
But not the one in his pants. Not gonna.
You could try that one as well if you wanted.
No. All right.
Everybody is unable to deal with that ferret. Meanwhile, Glenn, what are you going to do?
Crushionate.
Excellent. Give me your strength roll to continue crushionating it. You're doing the slowest, most evil crushing. Every round you're causing just a little bit more damage, and one more round of this. Unless you fail or fumble your strength, you definitely kill it. Next round, as you continue to slowly, cruelly crush it, nature knows that you're taking your time with this in order to prolong its suffering, and it's going to get you, you're thinking. And then the last ferret roll, it begins clawing at your pants and working on getting up. Next round, it's not up there yet. It needs a lower roll to get up there. Not being in combat, check with GM if you're unsure is approved. Unfortunately, the villains are first this round. The ferret goes for it. Yeah, no. The ferret lays under your boot. It's waiting for you to step on it. Meanwhile, Crushinator. Give me a strength roll. Unless you fail or fumble, you're fine. Otherwise, you're going to have a fumble. Right.
What?
He takes it and he fucking moves it up and into his ass. Like, yeah. You do. What is that called? George Clooney? I don't know. Who was it?
It's probably turned on by this, by the way.
Excellent. You've noticed Freddy's got wood as you ram the gerbil up your ass. And what do you do, Sheila?
I'll step on the ferret.
All right, go ahead and give me an unarmed roll. You're plus 30 as it's managed to knock itself over. So you're not at half, you're full.
I'm going to just go for the bat.
All right. Freddy's managed to kung fu off a bat off of Glenn. Dana's managed to step on thing. Right. The rest of the bats flee, and it just shows this really beat up looking creature scrambling up his ass, and it's like you see like three ghosts appear in front of it, and they're like, "You're mortally wounded," and it's like, "Squeak! You must go to the cave of healing in order." And it's getting across Glenn's ass as it painfully crawls forward.
Is anyone actually wounded from us?
Pardon?
I look at the two of them. Are you hurt?
Glenn's got a very strange expression on his face.
About to be.
You've never seen an expression like that on his face before.
As I drop trow.
Unfortunately, you're thinking the only thing that will get that out is a proctologist.
Don't worry, I'm an expert.
Luckily for you.
Right.
I go into my bag, grab one of the rubber gloves, put it on one hand.
You're thinking that your artifact may be of assistance.
Are animals done attacking us?
They seem to be, with the exception of the one that was put into a position where
I didn't see it roll to get inside.
As you've dropped trow, Freddy has... Oh, Freddy, you remember your artifact that you... Well, okay, you pull out your hand, the rubber glove came off, and it's still up there somewhere.
The animal stole the glove.
You now
When
have
I
an
tried
animal
to get in,
wearing
I
gloves.
was gonna roll opponent fails.
Oh, no, you put it in
Play
already.
the card.
Yeah, you put it in.
Yep. Getting my
Yeah,
food.
you said I put it near, and then it was gonna climb in.
I didn't say that. So, right. Apparently, the animal that's up your ass has stolen Freddy's glove as well. At this rate, you're wondering just how much stuff can fit up there. At this rate, you're worried that if somebody accuses you of having junk in the trunk, they may know more than they're letting on.
I squat and take a dump.
Give me a willpower ×2 to shit on command. It's not really something many people can do. Just, I'm going to shit on command. I shouldn't have shit all of last week, but I did. And so I'm not sure. No, you cannot. You're doing your best, going, and you can feel it kind of like widening out things, and it's bad because it's almost like, oh, thank God, and you feel something else going. And so it feels like you're unshitting when you're trying to push. It feels as though something is, it's like the poop is getting drawn up into your ass. Except
I've got a card.
It's furry. Oh.
How specific?
Can I play I've got it here somewhere and pull out the gerbil?
That'd be a different gerbil. Which would freak out Dana real bad. How many gerbils are up there?
I'm calling for horsies. I'm not next to you. Horsies,
Give me
you can come
animal
back
handling.
now.
Lower is better to see how many of your... you're wandering around in the darkness. Do you want to take some sort of like lit lamp with you or something? It's dark at night.
I will. I'll take a lamp.
If you spend your card on extra gerbil in order to confuse the proctologist, then I will definitely fucking give you a card. Just get a box of gerbils out of there, and you're like, "Is this the one?" He'd be like, "Sure." Animal handling lower is better, Dana. They are all gone. They are
I got
all
the
gone.
opposite of low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again.
You're pretty sure that they're gone. They may have run all the way back to town, or been eaten by something, or run off of the nearest cliff. But yeah, they're. Oh, you mean you're going to spend a hero point or something on that?
Yeah, to like re-roll it.
Okay.
Horsies.
You got one of them back with that roll.
All right.
Are you good with that, or do you want more?
Probably I'll just stick with the one.
Hey,
Looks
that'd
like
be a
we're
good pack
walking.
horse. Yeah, this one can carry all the equipment, if nothing else, except for Glenn's backpack and dynamite, which you can make him carry.
Yep.
You get back to camp, Glenn's still trying to take a shit. It's not happening.
I came back too soon. Horses.
It shows the gerbil with like a little Roman helmet on and like a lit torch crawling through, looking around for stuff. Where's the healing pool? It says, I am near death and wish to drink of the healing pool. You must solve this riddle to find the healing pool.
Wow. Glenn, I'm going to start trying to tidy up over here, restart our fire.
Glenn just sits there angrily sitting, so he's kind of mostly on the log, working on, Unfortunately, the proctologist seems to be meditating on, he's never had to. Now, when somebody goes, where's your glove? He has to say, some asshole's got it. Anyway, I told that joke to a proctologist, something similar, so I think that was great. I could see them telling the rest of their proctologist friends that joke. So anyway, the night goes by uneventfully after that, aside from Glenn making
I get out my first aid kit and take a stool softener.
Give me a luck roll at half to see if there's a stool softener in a first aid kit of the Old West. I'm pretty sure there isn't. I'm pretty sure it'll be cocaine or laudanum.
It's my modern.
Yeah, I've owned like 6 different first aid kits. I've never had a stool softener in any of mine. But you can give me a luck roll at half to see if they, for some reason, included that. By the way, Old West ones are better. Morphine, hot damn. I got morphine, I got laudanum, and I got big thing. Yeah, you don't have morphine, laudanum, or a stool softener in yours. In fact, somebody may have traded part of your kit away for M&Ms at some point.
Bastards.
Mm-hmm. This is all happening just like the old gypsy woman said it would.
I understand here, but no one will play.
All right. Apparently it's gotten away and it now lives inside of his ass.
Can I attempt the pathology again, or am I done with that?
You fumbled last time, I believe, so instead of taking things out, you put things in.
Okay.
If you had a watch, then the creature would be wearing that as well, but you don't have one. Unless you want to use your pocket watch.
No.
You're thinking hospital. Hospital would be good.
Yeah.
Or just wait until it completes its quest.
I eat all the beans.
He just give me a cooking roll. He's sitting there trying to cook beans, just looking like, yeah, I'm gonna eat all these. I don't care what kind of condition they're in. I don't care what happens. I'm gonna eat all these, and yeah, that'll do it. Oh yeah, he actually learned to cook just so he could eat these, so he could shit out whatever the fuck is inside of him. He just sits there and angrily eats all the goddamn beans you guys own. He just sits there long after being full. And you guys are just watching him, trying to ignore the look in his eyes as he just sits there and eats like a couple days worth of beans, just looking super angry. You've never seen anybody angrily binge eat beans before, and you're hoping you don't ever again. Even the one remaining horse is kind of looking at him really warily and stuff.
Hate eating.
Yeah.
Eating.
Cool. Cut to next day. Glenn, give me your willpower roll. Lower is better. Times 3 or less would be good because sometimes beans really help. Sometimes they cause major blockage. Depending on your physiology.
Come on.
It's like a cement block in your ass. It shows like, meanwhile, it shows the creature with the little Roman helmet with the flame on it. And the 3 ghosts are like, you have done well to build the wall out of things you have found here. Now it will give you more time to free the princess from her castle. And it shows like another hamster in the castle. Right. So, yeah, you've never been so bound up in your life, Glenn. Jesus, you think you're never going to shit again. It is super duper painful. But in the good news, you're a little less than a day away from the demon cave. So if you're lucky, you might die there, and that will hopefully get rid of this shit. You won't have a fucking hamster doing quests in your ass when you come back from the
I play the. Can I play the I've got it here somewhere to pull out prescription grade stool softener?
Absolutely, that's a good use of that card.
I feel like
he's
the
sitting there
demon
eating
cave
pills.
has multiple meanings now.
You guys watch him angrily eat an entire packet of stool softener. He just sits there and downs one after the other, and you're like, he's so angry now. And the horse is fucking shying away from him, like.
Hate nature so much.
And every now and then you hear this like possessed satanic rumble from his stomach. And what are you doing with the dynamite? Did you leave it at the cliff, or is it loaded on the horse, or are you guys making Glenn carry it while he's totally bound up?
I haven't done anything with that shit.
Okay, so at the cliff, because I'm guessing the others just kind of crept off and ignored it.
I thought we were still packing. Where are we going?
I thought you were going to. Well, it's up to you. Do you want to spend another day here? Is my question. God knows won't go up his ass next. Shows like elk trying
carry
to
your own
mountain.
dynamite. This is what happened.
What happened to the horses?
They ran away.
She's got one horse left, but she refuses to acknowledge this fact.
You didn't find them?
Found one. Here it is, and it's not carrying your dynamite.
It's got
carrying
all the
of
other
our
shit, though.
supplies.
It's got all the other camping supplies, and it's a heavily laden horse at this point. It seems to not mind because it's not carrying the dynamite or Glenn or his fucking rider.
Okay.
Glenn, give me an essence roll. Lower is better.
Essence.
Yeah, that's an intriguing roll.
Yeah.
He doesn't look happy about it either.
Nope.
No problem. And you two notice his eyes are starting to kind of swirl with blackness.
Opponent fails?
That'll keep it back for a little while longer. He goes, yeah, but he can't shit, and so he just makes weird noises, and his eyes stop being black for a while. Sure, spend your opponent fails. I'll give you another couple hours in the sun.
All right, we need to remove that from you.
Just because he has some sort of possessed hamster that went way up his butt and is now attempting to possess him, and so it can use him as some sort of new machine to ride along, like, you know.
Dana, do you mind staying here while I take Glenn back to the embassy to a doctor so they can remove this from him?
Well, he just downed so many suppositories.
It does seem to be working.
He just now took
I'm
him.
gonna shit it out anytime now.
It's not like an immediate.
Just need to walk for a little bit.
Yeah, he's gonna walk with his stuff, and then he's gonna stop very quickly.
Am I to guess that he'll be last in the marching order, just in case?
Yes.
Glenn, are you still wearing pants? Is the important question, or have just draped a blanket around your lower section in case you need
toga.
Yeah, toga probably. Not even the toga, like pretty much a. Right now, the best thing you could possibly be wearing would be a loincloth, because that requires very little interaction to clear the way.
I mean,
Are you gonna Winnie the Pooh it?
Ooh, take a card, Dana.
if there starts being a fountain, then I will stop wearing pants.
If there
You
starts,
eat a lot of beans.
if there starts being a fountain, it may be too late to determine the fate of your pants, is why I'm asking. If I'd eaten that many beans and then popped that many suppositories, I might be wearing only a loincloth, and especially if I'm in the woods. If I'm in a city, then I might just be sitting on the toilet and hoping.
You're in the back. I'm not looking over there either. You're on your own.
I'll do the Winnie the Pooh thing. That's fine.
No pants, just a shirt? Okay.
Yeah.
Super awkward with your weapons.
I think we're leaving the case of dynamite here. Maybe we'll take one stick.
Shows him with a stick in his pocket, smoking a cigar, no pants on, pistol still strapped to his leg and shit, no pants. And you're like, Sandy is something to be cherished.
Yep.
Okay, it's not quite a Sandy roll from either of you, but you're thinking, Glenn, when Glenn starts slipping, he really slips fast.
We'll avoid smoking, since my mind is on other things.
Yeah, if the stick starts to hiss, then you can just toss it off, or you're starting to think if you put it up your butt, light it, that may clear the blockage and kill the rider. Yeah, I'll
my
let
gosh.
him. She shows Glenn going.
No smoking until I shit.
Smoking helps make you shit, you read somewhere.
That sounds dubious.
No, it really does. No problem. Glenn, give me endurance roll, lower is better, because that's also con and stuff like that. And your body's like dealing with a lot right now. Major blockage, major drugging, major beans, major gerbil.
Yeah.
You guys hear him. You're walking along. Freddy's up in the front, keeping an eye, and all of a sudden you two hear everybody stops and looks like, what kind of thing is that? And you see Glenn squatting, everybody turns away.
Don't look back.
No, never look back. Never look back. And nothing's happening, Glenn. No, looks like a false call.
Yeah.
Although you're worried if you're squatting and it comes out like you think it's going to, it may launch you through the air into a tree. But you're ready for that. Where are you? You guys continue walking. Eventually, you get closer to the cave. Glenn approaches. He's got an unlit cigar. No pants. Smells
I
like
don't
beans.
want to go in there until you're done.
All this talk about shitting is making me need to go shit now. All right, so we're going to take a brief break as you guys pause on the edge of the cave. But Logan has to go to the bathroom.
Mark my
again.
territory.
Yes. Everybody take 5. Glenn, give me one more con endurance roll to see what eventually comes of this. Do you never shit again? Do you shit eventually?
Yeah. Since we rolled up to the cave, I wanted to will myself to shit.
It'll be an easier willpower roll, but I'm thinking that nature is going to take its course, so that's why I was looking for a con endurance roll here. I'm hoping nature takes its course. If you fumble this, then you can try half is good enough. Right. Glenn eventually marks his territory by painting around and just shows him like, one of those things. It's like watching a wood chipper of shit, just fucking painting the forest and stuff. It just shows that part. It doesn't show him at all. It just shows like somebody running shit through a wood chipper and spraying the forest at random. You guys just sit there looking at the cave as you're hearing all these unholy noises. In fact, you also heard a really high pitch throw as something went up, and you thought you caught a glimpse of a rubber glove. Nothing anybody's going to want to go after, you're guessing. And so after you guys are, and meanwhile it shows you and Freddy like really just studying the cave entrance. So much studying of the cave entrance. Long, meaningful looks at the cave entrance. Very careful to ignore everything going on behind you.
No, Glenn, I think that it's great you're trying to eat a more vegan diet, but it takes a while for your body to transition.
Eventually it's dying down, so to speak. And you look in your gear for toilet paper, and they included like half a catalog.
I got some in my backpack.
Yeah. You use it. Yes, you do. Your asshole is unhappy at this point, so I don't recommend doing certain things like riding a horse. Maybe ever. In fact, if the horse goes up there, then you are just fucked. So, right now you feel like a horse came out from up there. Yeah.
Success.
You guys look back, it just shows one of the trees in the background go. And he's doing the success. He hasn't put on his pants yet, just to be specific on
Get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Put on the pants.
Yay! No problem. It shows like a couple of creatures that were like getting ready to jump you guys, just covered in shit. And they're just like looking at each other like, no. The demons are like, no, let's go somewhere else. You guys stand before the cave. It's dark inside. Super spooky.
am going to want to look for some traps. Even who knows what the squirrels have evolved onto now.
Take a card. That's a really good point there.
Tracking?
Spot hidden from Dana, tracking from you.
Crit.
Wow. Nothing has been into or out of this cave possibly since you were last here.
Oh, there's our old tracks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're inside the overhang. It's rained occasionally and shit. But yeah, other than that, yeah.
Blah.
Yeah.
I see. Is my spot hidden telling me the same thing?
Your spot hidden is telling you that the squirrels have failed to put up a hilarious trip line that ends in a less hilarious punji stick.
All right. Well, let us go in and take a closer look at where we found the guy. Does the guy have a name? Is this the Uni guy or whatever? Is this do we know on how this guy is tied in? And I just don't know.
Logan just smiles and waits for Scott to tell you. Meanwhile,
What, you mean the ghost or the demon?
There are two?
Well, there was a ghost that warned us not to do anything, and we didn't listen.
True.
And he speaks in Latin as well, by the way.
It's like the shittiest warning ever, but sure.
No, that's the shittiest.
card for Dana. Yes.
Yes. More poop jokes.
Yes.
I think that we searched
It
through
is.
it, but we came here. Let's take another look at the area.
In the cave or around the cave?
Let's do the cave first.
No problem. You guys go behind the bush and there's a dark opening. It's dark as fuck inside. You're thinking that unless you've learned to see in the dark, you're not going to be seeing shit in there. It's too dark. It's dark as
You got the
Glenn's
lanterns?
ass. Oh. Wait. Yeah, actually, you've got all the gear because since Dana was taking care of the horses, she didn't leave anything on the horses. So when they ran off, they didn't carry off any of your shit. Because you don't leave the horses saddled with saddlebags on them. That's a chump move.
Okay. We'll light up 2 lanterns.
No problem. Dana, you're feeling a bit nervous with him having a lit lantern.
Don't you have stuff in your pocket?
She points at the stick of dynamite. It's got like the overly
You had
long
a pocket.
fuse and stuff. And he's like, what? And he's got a lit cigarette because he took a dump, so he gets to smoke now. And you're like, ah! And here he's like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I could leave it with the horse.
The horse begins backing slowly away. What do you want to do with the horse while you go into the cave? Just let it run off if anything scares it. It seems to be scared of Glenn marking its territory. His territory. Definitely scared of Glenn. I mean, your options are either hobbling the horse, tethering the horse, doing like kind of a mobile tether of the horse where it's like it's got a branch it can kind of drag.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Kind of,
So it can
you
still
lock
get
the
away
fence
if
for
it
the
really
honest man.
if it
Yeah.
really gets a hard on for running away, it can try to run. Well, if it has a hard on, you hope it's not a boy horse because if it has a hard on, it's not running anywhere. But I got a dick joke in there. Yeah, poop jokes, dick jokes. I feel like Kevin Smith at this point. No problem. You do the semi mess with the horse to keep it kind of in this area, and yeah, you guys with your lanterns and stuff. Who's going in first? Because Freddy's mostly just going to be posing dramatically at this point until he's back in with us.
I'll leave the dynamite outside.
Shows him with his one stick, and it has like a little. He puts it in a container that says "vitally important thing you will need later. Place here," and he just looks at you as he chink, puts the one stick into it. Okay, you guys begin heading down with your lamps. Who's going first? It's not very big. Scott, please move the mic away from your nose.
Flip you for it.
I'll go first. It's fine.
All right. You are following her in, Scott. As you go in, Sheila, it looks like it's a long spiraling hallway down. There's weird ring segments that you're walking through. It's like walking on the inside of an earthworm, how it has those weird ring segments, and it's spiraling into the ground. Uneven floor, plenty for people without cool lanterns to trip on, but you are far too wily for that. Eventually, you come to about an 8-meter across irregularly shaped room with another tunnel going out the opposite wall. You know those things in the earthworm where it kind of has like that spot that doesn't have the crinkle things? You know? It's like you're in one of those that's kind of weird, fucked up shape. And you're like, am I all in a big earthworm? Is this a big earthworm? But it's not. And there's strange runes on the wall, and there's a picture on there. And it looks like cave paintings that show elves treating various corpses and stuff, and then these corpses releasing ghost-like beings that then go into other creatures and stuff who then attack each other. And yeah, and then a fucking elvish ghost goes and kind of white and appears. Everybody give me Sandy roll versus ghost. And Glenn, could you roll an extra one for Freddy? Because I'm pretty sure he's going to make it. But
I'm maxed out.
oh, you're maxed on ghost? You must have traveled with Kinley.
Uh-huh.
Made it.
1 point each unless you're already maxed from Kinley haunting both of your asses. As he is wont to do to his fellow PCs. I think I'll haunt the other PCs.
Not quite next.
Que audet me perturbes, yells the ghost.
This bitch speaks Latin or something.
I understand it because of Babelfish.
Does anybody else get it?
Oh, and
Actually,
something
you discover Babelfish does not work on the ghost.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
It's a spoken language.
It is. It's weird.
Okay, then can someone roll my thing for me? Latin.
Mash percentage button for Freddy. Would you, Glenn?
Mash.
45.
Yeah, I made it.
All right. Who dares disturb me? Actually, Freddy goes into translator mode
Yeah,
at this
I'll
point.
just translate. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know he's fluent in Latin. And he looks at you guys and he goes, "Ah, it is you assholes," as he recognizes you. Dana understood that he's calling you guys assholes. She now speaks Latin.
How much did he see?
Take a card, Dana. Oh, man. And he says, "Defilers, you have come to this cave. Weep, weep for your world, for you have unleashed the demon upon it, as I warned you not to. You should be violated for destroying the sacred space. No, wait. You should be destroyed for violating the sacred space."
How do we reseal the demon?
"He was imprisoned long before I was the shaman of the tribe. They said that gold could keep it in check."
Ooh, I pull out the collar. Ka-thunk.
He looks at it. "He is not in one big demon form anymore. You will need to think of something clever."
Huh.
It shows the gerbil covered in shit, wearing this fucking huge collar, and Glenn standing behind it, whipping it, and it's carrying its own collar back toward town.
Can you tell us what is it actually doing right now? Has it possessed all these animals?
"I do not know. It has left the caves. That I know. I am bound to the caves, for it is my duty to make sure that idiots do not come and release the demon. I have failed."
You don't have a duty anymore, so help us put it back.
When you say you don't have a duty anymore, he tries the essence times 2. He goes, "You're right." And vanishes.
Yeah. Well, so much for that.
He looked relieved, though. Dana has managed to mute
We're
herself.
freeing everybody. Yay.
He was a good face. That's fine.
So I guess we don't need to bring it back here.
No, we just need to figure out how to put it all into one place and then chain it up again.
You're
Somehow.
gonna fucking love the solution so much.
I don't even know where to begin.
What do the runes say?
Are they in Latin? Because if they are, I can read them.
Yes, Freddy translates the runes for you.
I think it was some ancient warning or something.
Yeah, it says ancient warning. Do not. Hold on, let me find it here. Something about don't go down there and release the demon, you fucking monks, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Beware, demons, go back. This bad. Usual kind of warning that PCs have been trained through generations of shitty GMs to ignore. Kick in door, kill demon, take treasure, done. Yeah.
Let's see what's downstairs.
Yes.
Cool. You guys
the
go
way.
back downstairs and let's see. You go down more of these weird corkscrew tunnels into a big fucking room, and you find a place where the demon used to be chained up to, and that's about it. Yeah, not a lot down here. No. Now, with your Latin there, Frey, you do realize that this collar will keep anything that is wearing this collar from killing itself. It's pretty much all the magic runes do.
Yeah, we knew that already. But
So, given what's happened to Glenn recently, do you want to put it on his neck?
He's not gonna kill himself.
No, you can never tell. He could be really depressed about that, leaving behind his dynamite, not getting to blow up more than a few squirrels. There's a lot of different things. Meanwhile, it cuts to the dynamite, and it just shows it sitting on the rocky ground, and does a lot of shots of the sun and stuff, and the shadows slowly coming toward it. I mean, it may take a season or two, but by God, we'll get this turned into a death trap. So, cool. Yeah, there's absolutely no clues down here. It looks like the big empty cave. There's no big demon statue, or all the demons haven't fused into one big demon thing that you can again kill again so that it frees them up so they can again rampage the countryside. None of that seems to have happened here. You guys are totally lost on how to do this, but the worst thing, the most horrible thing, is that you actually got to watch Glenn paint the fucking forest with his poop. That's a memory that's going to stick with somebody there for years. You'll wake up late at night doing the screaming, running thing while you're trying to sleep, you know.
So, need to get all the little spirits into one body, put the collar on it, chain it up somewhere, so that some other asshole can come and do this again. Or just find a way to kill spirits.
I'm very curious as to how you're going to do it. I know a couple of different ways to do it, but it's up to you guys to figure out something clever. I figured out one very clever way of doing it that's still a pain in the ass, but possible. But I'm not sure how you get them all into one body. I mean, that's a tough one. You'd almost have to do the little lady swallowed a fly thing, and I'm not sure if that would actually work out for the best. I can hear every breath you're taking, Glenn. It's driving me nuts. I know it's all the way to one side, Dave. Yeah.
Let's put it behind my ear.
There you go.
Okay, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
What if we kill all the animals?
You mean in the entire forest?
No.
The area?
Bad, Glenn.
You do have a lot of dynamite left over.
If they're possessed, then we need to set them free.
Well, you have seen a lot of non-possessed animals in the forest, too. They weren't acting all crazy, so I didn't spend a lot of time talking about them.
No.
I mean, there's normal birds sitting around singing and shit, but you do have an awful lot of dynamite left. It just shows them on this random forest killing spree. Throwing
When you have dynamite, it seems like every problem can be solved with dynamite.
Oh, it's such a beautiful thing, too.
How far is it to Bakersfield?
A few days. Well, or more. You're kind of out in the middle of nowhere now, which is why things haven't gone horribly wrong just yet. And, you know, but you notice that the demon things have moved a couple of days away from their cave where they should have been. So, give me evidence analysis rolls.
Yep.
I have.
You guys are thinking that eventually there's like there may be some small forest town or something like that, but you're thinking what would probably happen is they'll send out like a wood gathering thing or something like that, and then they'll have their own version of the movie The Thing, but instead of being set in the Arctic, they'll be out in like the woods and stuff where it's like a bunch of lumberjacks and stuff like that, and they're gonna be like, we got the flamethrower and the blood, and we're gonna see whose blood it, they're gonna have all that kind of shit going on. So that'll be extra fun for them as they'll continue to fester. And if you just ignore it long enough, it'll get completely out of control and maybe take over the world. Because as Glenn wisely pointed out before, every zone sucks more, and that's because fester factor. This has a slower fester factor, but it definitely has a fester factor. You guys are thinking it would really help your mental stability and not getting the place that's only a couple days away from where you like storing all your shit, i.e. Dragonhorde, going off the rails. Fixing this would probably be really, really good.
So we could have a nice bound sacrifice that's super tempting. Put up some signs saying low rent, free meals, and see if it'll inhabit. They all go to the bait.
We need some sort of spirit trap.
Ooh, Ghostbusters.
Yeah. But magic doesn't work here. Except for their magic, apparently. So...
What magic? They weren't throwing fireballs at you. They just crawled up your pant leg looking for someplace warm and happy to be. And instead, they got a glove stuffed onto them.
The demon or whatever that was in this cave
had
no problem doing magic.
Elven magic.